Life cycle of an alligator and a bird. Alligators are not the most cute and cuddly animals on the planet. However, mama alligators take good care of their young. The first stage of an alligator is the egg stage. An alligator mother protects her eggs. She lays anywhere from 35 to 90 eggs in a nest. The nest is made out of mud, sticks, and plant matter found around her habitat. These nests are located along the banks of ponds and marshes. The size of these nests are anywhere from 3 feet tall and 6 feet in diameter. The mother guards the nest, covering it with camouflage of vegetation. When the babies are ready to hatch, they start to peep and squeak. The mother now knows to remove the vegetation over the nest. The decomposition of the vegetation affects the temperature of the nest. The temperature of the nest determines if the babies are male or female. 82 to 86 degrees will make females. 82 to 90 degrees will result in both genders, and 90 to 93 degrees will result in males. The juvenile stage. After the babies hatch from their eggs, the mother carries her young to the water. Sometimes the mother will have her young right on her back as she swims. The babies are carnivorous and eat animals in and around the water. This includes insects, shrimp, tadpoles, frogs, and small fish. The mother stays with her young for at least a year. A group of juvenile alligators with their mother is called a pod. Sometimes the pod will adopt juveniles from another nest that has been separated from their mother, developing into adults. The pod will remain together for about a year, but they can remain together for as much as 3 years. The pod offers safety from predators, including other alligators. Older males have been known to go after the youth. If a juvenile alligator feels intimidated and threatened, they will call for help to their mother. Once they reach 4 feet in length, they are considered an adult and must leave the pod. The reproductive years. At the age of 10 to 12 years, males will reach 10 feet in length and females will reach 6 feet. They are now sexually mature. Alligators spawn in the spring. Males will conjugate around a female. She will select her mate. Once they are paired, the male lets the others know he has been chosen by thrashing and roaring. The male will show his interest in the female by nudging and bumping her. After the alligators mate, the female goes off to make her nest and the cycle repeats. The male alligator has no part in the child-rearing process. Mating rituals repeat annually, and the average life of an alligator is 35 to 50 years. Life cycle of a bird. A baby bird's life cycle begins inside its egg. The parents will sit on the nest for days to weeks to keep the babies warm. This is known as the incubation period. When it is time to be born, the baby breaks its shell with the hard surface of its beak known as an egg tooth. Once this baby is born, it is known as a hatchling. After the hatchling has settled into its new life, it becomes a nestling. Nestlings have little to no feathers, so the mother bird will stay on the nest to keep the babies warm for a few more days. The father bird will bring food and nourishment for the mother and babies so that they can flourish. Fledglings. Nestlings grow into fledglings, which slowly will begin to feed themselves. They will still rely on their parents. At the end of this stage, it is time to leave the parents and the safety of the nest. Courtship. Some species of bird will migrate in the fall after they reach adulthood. Some will stay in the same area where they were born. Courtship will vary from species to species. In any case, courtship usually begins in late winter to early spring. Nesting. After courtship comes nesting. Some species construct a nest together. The majority of the time, it is the female's job to build the nest. In other special species like the wren, the male builds the nest to impress and attract a female. Most times the nest is constructed from grass and twigs found nearby. They are made into a cup-like structure. Other species may make their nest in a shallow part of the sand or a pile of rotting vegetation. Many birds choose to nest close to human habitation for the added protection of human structures and the ease of food. Mating. After the nest is finished, the couple mates and the eggs are laid. The life cycle repeats. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.
Created using Powtoon.